The naughties can't be naughty on YouTube. I said the F word, so I had to restart stream. Because if I say the F word, then this video just doesn't go out to anyone. "30 seconds. Now. That was weird. I wonder what happened. There was a glitch or something. Not with me turning off stream. That just happened. I just did that because, I don't know. Oh, Rocksmith's still open. Let's go and turn him off. What is your thoughts on West Coast Synthesis? Is that a band? How's my week been? It's been alright. I gotta find... I have no idea what that is. Unofficial Homestuck collection. Hey guys, did you know that I was gonna be like, hey. No, it's not Isaac. I'm sorry. Thank you for the 23 months of support, Calvin Nolan. Yesterday I was like, okay, I'm doing some Isaac. You know what? You should do something special for the 2-year anniversary of me reading Homestuck. When is that? And it was literally yesterday. I was like, oh, okay. Sure. And I was gonna switch to it, but then I was like, oh, but people aren't gonna be able to see it, so then whatever, you know? So it kind of was like, that's fine. So I decided, you know what? We'll just do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. And tomorrow is now. Tomorrow is today. The link on Twitter is broken because years. Ah! Everything's going wrong! I'm reading Homestuck. And I don't know how to make the links work. Ah! Why is it too... Why did it do that? Why did it do that? Years. Let's just delete that tweet and Homestuck again. Homestuck, 2 years and 1 day as of today. There we go. And then delete that tweet. All right. The Homestuck curse. Unironically going to be sad to see it go. Forgot I slowed it down. All right. Anyway, here's Homestuck. We'll finish this because the charity is soon. It's at the end of this month. And I want this to be done by then so I can promise to do other things. But I still need to do this and I still need to watch Air Bud. I just haven't I haven't had a chance. Air Bud win. Soon. I don't know, dude. Someone asked how my week's been. It's been good because the Warhammer Codex that I was waiting for came out. The Orc Codex is out. So that means I could play it. I actually uploaded a game I played off stream onto YouTube, onto After Hours. So if you want to see, the Airbud thing is a thing still. I just haven't done it yet. I promise I will. I've been reading Homestuck for 2 years and a day. You can fucking trust me that I'll watch Airbud. I've done everything else that I promised to do. I will do it. I'll do it. Let's get it together, John. You've got to go somewhere relevant. Try and think of something that will help you in a certain point of time. Try and think about one of your pals. Zip. Because you got the Zuliander sword. Sure. Wait a minute. I remember this. Why isn't Charity a tiny chair? Charity support for getting tiny chairs? Wait, did you go here twice? Hey, you shouldn't be here. What? Wait, we did see that. What the hell? Gotcha. What the fuck? Again? Stop fooling around and go find Roxy, you dumb goof. Who's Roxy? Ow. Oh, I can't believe how naive I was like a day ago. Feels like it's been longer than that. Hard to believe. I was so confused when that happened. I'm sure the other me knew so much more than I did at the time, which is kind of true, but also kind of not. Like, if I traveled back here and altered reality in a non-time travel-y way, then why do I remember doing it? Did I just make some sort of stable retcon loop? Yes, you did, Hussie, you did. Does that even make sense? I think I did the right thing by zapping my other self out of here. It was like a retroactively, preemptively, cognitively, or continuative, yeah, whatever, adjustment. Retroactively preemptive? What the hell am I, what am I even talking about? This power is kind of complicated. I need to be more careful. Now, some people can read Homestuck in under a year. Some people it took longer because they had to read it when it was first coming out and Hussie didn't give it to you more. It was that way all along. Some people read it in a week. Cassie finished recently and she ended up doing it in under a year, I think. I think the rants and the dyslexia and the other things to do with my life do a Homestuck speed run. No. I'm not reading it again. I could just like click through the pages really fast while screaming. I could do that. Maybe a Homestuck speed run. This is a Homestuck slow run. It's been 2 years and a day. The rants are the best part. I think so too. Gotta come up with a better plan than zapping to whatever my stupid whims takes me. I could really use some help with this. But who should I ask? Dave? He knows stuff about time travel, but then it's not really time travel, is it? No, I need someone with a different skill. Someone who actually knows the consequences of the way the actions play out. Someone like Rose? Is that what her powers did? Really should have taken some time to figure out what her powers did. Or maybe, wait a minute, wait. I think I understand what she was trying to do now. She was trying to give me a way to come back, like zero in on her thought signal or something. Trezzy, you genius. I mean, you're a weirdo, but you're also a genius. There's no place like home. All right, let's see if this works. Maybe if I just think hard enough. Ahem. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. There's no place like home. Enter password. Home. What? Okay. What the fuck? Which one of these do I click? Have I... This was a... Wait. So, I know the password now, so I click this, and I click home. Password hint. It's all... caps? I do remember that. That was like 100 pages ago. I can't believe that actually worked. Mina, any idea where we are right now? I don't know. Do you think this could be the Dark Carnival? Nah, that shit ain't real. It was made up religious belief pimped out by trash clowns. Are you sure? Shell yeah. Or shell yes. Be fake as shit. Of course the religious beliefs themselves are real, making it convenient for anyone who wants to exploit these delusionals for their own badass objectives, like pulling clams hands over flipper and ruthlessly subjugating in general public. I mean, not that I'd ever bother with a dope scheme like that, just saying. Okay, I can buy that there's no such place as the Dark Carnival, and totally get behind slamming the belief of people I dislike, but really, whose memory do you think this place is from? Fishka? How long have you been dead now? I don't remember, to be honest. But when you ask questions like that, whose brain is this from? Where does that noise originate? I'm just curious. It's such an odd thing to encounter. Who experienced this? Some alt version of Karkat's lame ancestor? A chess creature from a just an unrelated session? Some post-reckoning getaway who then overpopulated a dead planet and started building amusement parks? I tend to wonder, but it's in my nature. Anyone reading Homestuck for the first time just now saw question marks in addition. So if you were on that page, you would click that and it wouldn't go anywhere. I think I had that option. I just clicked it and it didn't work because I didn't know the password because I checked the, thing and I just didn't know what it was. Okay. It could be anything. Could be a random patchwork of 50 different memories, all contributing to nothing that ever existed in particular. Who cares where they got it from? I guess now that you mention it, don't actually at all. Maybe it was just making conversation. Sometimes I just want to shoot the breeze with you. You're cute. Yeah, so I've heard. That's a good line. I'm going to use that. Usually when my wife tells me I'm cute, I argue with her and I say, no, you're cute. And that doesn't go anywhere because then she does the same thing to me. This is just more padding. Padding and Homestuck. Calamity Cons. Hussie would never pad things out. Get out here. Get out of here. All right. The point is you just got to keep looking at the D-bubble junk and take it in stroke no matter how messed up it is or how much you think you shouldn't exist. Or it shouldn't exist. Take it in stroke like swimming stroke instead of walking in stride like fishes and shit. I knew what you meant. I was just teasing. Why I oughta... You guys, like, being gay at each other? Like, never really established that they had any relationship prior to, like, them being dead? Do you want to hang out here for a while or just fuck off into some less ostentatious hodgepodge of memories? I don't know. This looks fun to you? I don't know. Does it look fun to you? Kind of does. Yeah. Kind of really does. Yeah. So what do you want to do first? Let's go on the rotating horse cylinder? Ah, fuck no. Agreed. I think I hate horses, actually. They sort of creep me out. Yeah. I had this weird experience this one time where I was surrounded by a bunch of horses for no reason. And I was like the most ominous fucking thing. I think I've decided that being surrounded by horses might be the ultimate bad omen. Nothing good ever can either follow or precede those circumstances. Never seen a horse, except for the robot kind. I would not recommend. Sounds like a nightmare. Nah, it's just kind of a mediocre situation, propping bored thems down. Yeah. So, scratch horse whirl. Horse-a-whirl. It is a horse-a-whirl, isn't it? Hussie and the... You fucker! Where there are horses, there's a Hussie. Where there's a Hussie, there's a horse. Sounds like a nightmare. Nah, it's just a mediocre situation prompting bored thumbs down. Yeah. So scratch horse whirl. That's out. Do you have any other rides that sound fun to you? No. Come on, Cirque. Why don't you go to amusement parks and hit me up a bunch of rides for wigglers? Oh, sorry, Your Royal Highness. I forgot about the stanzas I was dealing with here. Then what do? You just shit around and act cool, not giving a fuck, being all punk and hassling people who glance at you crooked. What people? Well, other ghosts that eventually show up or don't. Who cares? That's fair. You know, it's actually been nice having you around, reminding me that nothing's actually worth worrying about anymore. It's really easy to forget sometimes. But seriously, we should do something fun here. Come on, let's keep looking around. What's that about? What? The tattoo place. Do you want to do that? Do what? You could get a tattoo. No, that sounds great. We should totally get one. It would totally suit your look. And, like, your whole punk brand so perfectly. I'm actually surprised you don't have one already. I know. But punk is what's on the inside and not what's on the outside. You know what I mean? No, the 10-page conversation about nothing will come back later. It'll be entirely there will be a point to her getting a tattoo. We'll need to know it, and it'll be the key to unlocking a safe. Punk is dead. You're dead, fucker. Get over here. What makes you think I don't? What? Wait, you do you? Of course I do. Where? Can I see? Only if you're lucky. Didn't anyone ever tell you luck is sort of my specialty? Oh, god damn it. I forgot luck is pretty much your shit as much as Two-Face what's-her-circ. Do people who view dialogue in this comic as padding if it isn't plot-centric? Yeah, they do, but is that legitimate? It depends. The problem with this comic, which makes it seem like there's a lot of padding, is he's decided to have like 50 main characters. And if we didn't have moments like this, we'd have no idea what their personalities were. And so if you spend like, I don't know, 4 pages on each of these 50 characters and catch up with them every now and then, like, yeah, no fucking wonder this comic's so goddamn long. He also writes Hussie words, yeah. Why don't you get one? Me? Yeah. If you think getting inked up is so chill, then how about you do it first? But I don't like tattoos. Why not? Because, actually, this is an opinion I remember feeling strongly about one point. Well, do you still? I guess. I just remember having some trumped up opinion about, like, how they looked bad or were trying too hard. I don't even know, really. Like, ruining your body with some lame thing you'll regret one day. You don't even have a body. I know. Well, I do. I mean, we do. Just not. Not in the same way that it felt so directly important during our brief and embarrassing stints with morality. I guess now I think it doesn't matter. Or I just don't think about it. It doesn't feel like a big deal anymore. Maybe it was just a stupid opinion to begin with. I'm down with the conclusion. What will it be then? Never getting piercings. Definitely want to get a tattoo at some point. If I can just figure out how to do it without doing laser hair removal. Because I'd have to pay for laser hair removal and a tattoo. And now I gotta worry about fucking the virus again because that shit's going on more now in Texas. Like, it was still going on, but it's happening more now. Again. But piercings would not do. I saw this one Punisher movie, right? And the Punisher goes in this thing. This is like jacked up Waldo looking fucker, right? He's just absolutely fucking ripped. It's like, where's Waldo, but the guy is ripped. Like total meathead, right? He's got piercings, right? He's got like one of those like ones, the bull ring nose thing, right? And the Punisher comes in, beats the shit out of him, and pulls the nose ring out. Like with it still, he just rips it out of the guy's fucking nose. And I'm just thinking, any and all tattoos happen that way, man. Or any and all, like, rings. Like, don't want a piercing for that reason. Don't want that shit. Not about that shit. I want someone ripping a fucking, like, thing off of me in a fight. Haven't been in a fight in a minute because I haven't been near enough to someone to get into a physical altercation. It's like D&D rules. I'm more than 5 feet away from them, so I can't make a close range attack. Am I planning on being in a lot of fights? I don't plan on being in fights. I just get in them sometimes. It happens. Remember when Archie met the Punisher? I was at the store yesterday. Archie is a harem anime, isn't it? Like, both the girls are into him, so it's like a small harem, but like, I haven't like read it, so I don't know. But is it a harem manga? Confirm, deny. Please don't say that. That's called a love triangle. A lot of poly people buy, like, polyamorous. Sure. I guess it's like openly accepted polyamorous cartoon. The only thing I ship are Jughead and burgers. You know, I don't know enough about Archie, and I think it's a little too late in my life to learn those things. And honestly, I don't think I give a shit. You know? You know. Fuck that. They're fighting over him? Is he getting his dick sucked or not? It's never too late. No, it's too late. He's getting his dick sucked. How do the ladies not... What the fuck with that guy? What does he do? Does he have a huge cock? Does he have a lot of money? Why the fuck do they like him that much? Because he just looks like a guy. And not even that great of a guy. He's the main character? Yeah, but why do they want to suck his dick? Redheads? Okay. I don't need Archie existentialism this early in the week. I think you do, and I think I'm going to force it on you. He's a pureness boy, but he's getting his dick sucked twice a week. At least, right? Or he's got two ladies. Just fucking make it. Just be polyamorous, dude. They're down. How do these streams work, chat members? Yeah, no, that is how these streams work, yes. Yeah, they want to suck his dick because he's the main character. Sounds like a harem anime to me. Like, tell me one harem anime where the guy actually has anything going for him. He's cute. The fuck he is. I wouldn't fuck Archie. Who knows what he's getting his dick in? He's fucking around something crazy, man. Does One Piece count? No. Like, Boa Hancock likes Luffy, and that's it. It's literally one girl in that entire universe. After watching literally all the, like, dubbed episodes, there's one character. Baratamalo, though? Who? What the fuck is that? It's a One Piece character. Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. No, but, like, he's just a fanboy. You think he's gay? Maybe? Luffy is like... He's like... Saying he's asexual is like he has ever had any sort of, I don't know, higher brain functioning ever. Like, I think he just wants the One Piece. Luffy is like he's ripped and he always has his shirt off and he just wears shorts. He's completely unsexualized. He's just some dude. What is One Piece even about? Okay, there's some people in the universe, so there's a lot of water, right? Oceans, that kind of thing. And you can eat fruits called devil fruits that give you a special power. You don't probably know what they do until you eat them, though sometimes you can find out. And you lose the ability to swim. Like, as soon as you hit salt water, you just sink like a rock. But the plus side is you get some superpower, right? Luffy's superpower is that he can be stretchy. This superpower sounds like it sucks, but is actually kind of okay. And apparently, OP. There was this one pirate named Gold Roger, and he died. But before he died, he told everyone that all of the money he ever made, he put in one place. It's called the One Piece, where all of the money he ever made, and he's like the greatest pirate ever. And now everyone's going and looking for it, so they can be king of the pirates, and everyone will respect them as the best pirate ever. They ever find the One Piece? Not yet. I've watched all the One Piece episodes up to this point. He can't use his abilities. Like, he just goes limp as soon as he touches salt water. It comes up a lot less often you'd think in a water world. Yeah. And before the One Piece was the friends we made along the way. Unironically, it might be. What if he wears a dry suit? It's like magic shit, man. I don't think it works that way. Oda has confirmed that the One Piece is a physical object. Okay, well, there you go. Anyway, where were we? Sorry, I talked about Archie and One Piece for a while and kind of forgot what we were talking about here. Bubbles can protect them from water, so maybe a wetsuit could? So when does the thing he's standing on become a boat and not just his feet? It's a fucking anime. Yeah, recap, Mina and Briska were being gay. Right. And they were talking about tattoos. That was it. This is why it's taken me 2 years. I guess now it's not, now that I think about it, it's just meaning the conclusion, what it'll be. You mean whether I should get one or not? No. If you want to buy a whale, yes. Do you want a sweet tat or no? I don't know. I don't even know what I'd get. Definitely something nautical, huh? Nautical, huh? Well, there's a shocking suggestion if I ever heard one. Yeah, it's a curveball, I know. But I keep the suckers on their toes. It's not a bad suggestion, actually. Even if it's quite literally the only one you're capable of at any given moment. I do generally like pirate. I was gonna say, like, they got pirate shit. I genuinely love pirate stuff. Okay, you talked me into it. I'm gonna do it. I'm excited. If I did get a tattoo, I've always said that, or I've always said this. I would go for a Not in the style of a Yakuza tattoo, but in that thing where it's only visible if I have my shirt off thing. Dress it up, dress it down. But I might make it go a little longer, you know? Like a tramp stamp. No? It would be part of it. I guess it's by my dream to have, in addition to other tattoos, a tramp stamp. Although, like, Austin is pretty chill if you have a tattoo. Back tats are painful. I've heard that. I'd probably get something simpler first. Like on my arm or something. Like just past the shoulder, but below, above the short sleeve cutoff line. So that way I can start building into it. I don't know what yet. Tramp stamp is gender neutral. You can be a dude and a tramp. What's going on here? Should I go? Yes, me. I mean, yes, John. Wow, it's kind of weird talking to myself. I'm not sure if I'm a very big fan of the experience. Tell me about it. But yeah, you should get going. Dressy's experiment worked. You'll find all about it later. I will? Actually, I'm not sure. Now I changed how things happened for you. I might not get the idea to come back here like I did. Which I guess makes the situation a true paradox, unlike all those lame stable time loops that Dave makes. So what does that actually mean for me? What am I supposed to do now? I don't know what it means. Unfortunately, it may mean you may not be relevant anymore. I'm the John who is learning to use his flashy powers to reconstruct the timeline, so that's your responsibilities on my shoulders now, not yours. Sorry, I'm just keeping it real. Well, who knows really how it turns out. Maybe you still have important things to do. I don't have all the answers. I just know that Trizzy and I will have to talk now, so you should go. Where? Where are you about to go anyway? Go see Typhus and do the quest thing. It worked out great. Well, at least for me. Okay, I will. I hope you do. I do hope that you still get to be relevant, but I will understand if that turns out not to be the case. That's the spirit. Nerds. Parentheses equals less relevant. Okay. So we did the thing with the password. We can do that trick to our advantage, right? That's the idea. If we come up with a list of key thoughts, you should be able to do what you just did and zero in on some of my memories and change a few things. Like what? Good question. We all have to make a lot of mistakes. We've all made a lot of mistakes, and it could name a dozen terrible, stupid things people have done just off the top of my head, which, if erased, would probably improve the situation. And yet, I don't feel like I have the credibility to hold anyone accountable other than myself. I think I would feel like a hypocrite if I tried to fix other people's mistakes. Yeah, I know what you mean. When I try and think of what to fix, all I can ever do is look back on what I did wrong. And yeah, that's weird. You know what? That's a good point. Whenever I think about shit that I would change in my life, it's never like I would change what someone else would do. It's always I would change my reaction to something. Huh. From what I've seen of Rev streams, it's infuriating and not good. That's the spirit. You're right. You mean my streams or Homestuck or One Piece? I assumed you meant me. Oh, you mean Homestuck. Oh, no, it's fine. Legitimately, I feel like Homestuck is the reading the comic is the worst part of Homestuck. The best part of Homestuck is everything else, like the art and the music and the people. The words are probably, like I said, the worst part. It's still fine, but the best parts aren't the words. You can only ever control your own actions or responses. Yeah, but if I go back in time and like just, I don't know, I'm older now. People who bullied me or tried to bully me in like elementary school, like there was this guy, I think I was in kindergarten. He said he was going to beat me up. I think he was like in like first or second grade, right? And that scared me. I remember this. I could beat the shit out of that kid. If I went back in time, I could beat the fuck out of that kid. I could break his teeth in for even thinking about it. Would that be extreme? Would I get arrested? I don't know. Do time police exist? There was this girl who used to bully me in elementary for having glasses. And it was so weird because she had glasses. What the fuck? Elementary is so weird. I had some kids make fun of my eyelashes once, and I got real self-conscious about it. But my eyelashes are fucking beautiful. Like, I'm hot as shit. That's an amazing flex. And I have a huge dick. Thank you for pointing that out, Luigi guy. You're right. Anyway. Hey, jackass. Four Eyes. You see good with those glasses? Like I do? The fuck? What? That's so weird. Yeah, I know what you mean. When I try and think about what I could fix, what I did wrong, I never should have let that ring out of my sight. Going back and getting the ring is the first thing we should do, right? I guess that one's a no-brainer. Besides, I promised Roxy I'd get it. I kind of blew it last time when I told her I'd get it, so maybe I shouldn't mess that up again? What do you think, Trezzy? But other than that, I think the sky's the limit. What else should we do? I do really want to go back to when we were just starting to play the game and give us some advantages, but then messing up our session causes a whole chain reaction. We never would have met the trolls or had any reason to scratch the session. Or if we didn't scratch the session, there would have never been an alternate reality where Roxy and her pals got to play, thereby meeting us. And when you start looking back and realizing how interrelated everything, it starts feeling like an overwhelming job to fix it. On one hand, you don't want to change so much that reality you create is barely recognizable. You want to keep everything as similar as possible so you can keep all the lessons you learned and the important experiences you had with your friends. But on the other hand, so I think the way to get around that is change more recent things and just do that going forward. If you change something that's super far back, it will have cascading effects. And that'll have more problems. But on the other hand, if you aren't going to make changes substantial enough to make a real difference, why bother at all? It's like go big or go home. You know what? It's sort of like a catch-22 when you think about it. Is this making any sense, Trezzy? Trezzy? What? Were you listening to a word I said? Not really. Well, come on, Trezzy. Get it together. I was just saying some really deep and insightful stuff, probably. I bet Roxy would have thought it was cool. What are you doing? Are you writing on your scarf in blood? Here, what the hell is this? It's a list of instructions. Just focus on all these key thoughts in exactly this order. For each one, do exactly what it tells you to do. And then quickly move on to the next one until you're done. Huh? Every change I'm telling you to make will have incredibly subtle consequences. However, they will absolutely be essential to creating a more favorable outcome. But only if you follow my instructions to the letter, no questions asked. Wow. How do you know that these are the exact questions to change? Or things to change? I said no questions asked. Okay, geez, I was just curious. You asked me to use my power to help you. This is what I'm doing. Now your job is to trust me and do what I say. It is, clearly. His bloody scarf contains secret wisdoms of the minds of which a lowly human Windboy could never dare to fathom. Now the Windboy must embrace his role as the wayward heir and bound from the ties of causality and put all his faith into a fallen seer and bring redemption to all of us. Okay, now I know you're full of shit. Yes. But could you please just take the fucking scarf and do what I say? All right, why not? It's a lot of instructions. This will take me to certain events in your life? Ideally, yes. Well, at least you have a plan? Who am I to say? Why do I have the light off in here? Why is it dark? How did I just notice? Well, okay. Let me put it to you this way. I've got my like light for doing painting and stuff. I was working on my minis a minute ago, so I had that on, and that thing is the fucking sun. but it's only pointed in a certain direction. So it's like not the whole room's lit up. It's actually darker now with it off than with it on and having the regular lamp on. And then I got my desk lamp on to help with that lighting thing too. Working on my boys. They're coming along. We're coming along. I might actually get to spray paint them this weekend if I hurry up a bit. Well, at least you have a plan. Who's to say it isn't the right one? Nobody. Oh, snap. Trizzy, I did not even know. Even though you're a weirdo, you probably wouldn't get along with most of the time. I kind of miss you. You're one of the first trolls I ever talked to. We got off on a weird foot with your death threats and jokey antagonisms. It's almost like we never stopped being on that foot. Yeah, remember how that one time she told you to kill yourself and you didn't realize it at the time? Anyway, follow this list of instructions. I'm sure nothing bad will happen. Do it. Makes me nostalgic for simpler times. Do you remember when you made me follow those maps to follow? And in a way, following your instructions will be like that time foolery again? Yeah, I do remember. The maps I sent you were cartographic masterstrokes and represented the shining example of all who would aspire to hoax gullible dweebs everywhere. But let's not waste good sentimentality here. You're about to stroll down memory lane with me in a much more literal sense. Whereas one moment, you'll need one more thing for your journey. What's your favorite color? That was a rhetorical question, numbnuts. Here. Good luck, Egbert. Not that you'll need it. Why not? Because we make our own luck, and you're about to prove that. And then she dies again. But she made sure she died right where she needed to. That's weird. God, you're so fucking weird. Excuse me. Yo, what the fuck is any of this? Apologies for the intrusion, but I seem to be lost. Could you please tell me where I am? Jane! Oops, sorry. I'm not terribly experienced with the practice of in-person expressions of friendship. Jane, don't be frightened. It's me, Callie. Of course. Oh my goodness. What a wonderful surprise. Come here, you. This is an expression of in-person friendship we Earthlings refer to as a hug. Hee hee, yes. Forgive me. I don't recall you telling me your name was Callie. Come to think of it, I hardly remember anything at all. Not even how I got here. I wouldn't fret over that. Your memory should be returning in due time. Jade here has been remembering all sorts of things as we record her memories in our storybook. Hi, Jane. Hello there. Why don't you join us? I'm sure you have much to add to our story. I'd love to. I feel like I could use the rest, though I'm quite exhausted for some reason, and I must have been walking that long yellow path for longer than I could remember. I said the same thing when I got here, too. 'Tis true. Pardon me, though. I can't recall for the life of me whether or not you mentioned your friend to me, or that you were both trolls. Ah, but we're not trolls. Nope. These are our troll sonas. Yes, they are. Troll sonas, you say? Callie helped me make mine. Aren't we adorable? You truly are. You're still doing this? Yes, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years and 1 day. Hey, Callie, why do you walk around with symbolic representation of cherub sex on your suit? Dude, that's fucking kinky, man. That's fucking weird. I didn't think about that, but yeah, you're right. Imagine just having like a pin on your shirt. You got a nice fancy little suit or whatever, and instead of like a cartage or whatever the fuck it's called, it's just two people railing each other. Say, do you suppose that I can make a troll sona too? Callie is wearing an Aghetto hoodie. No, she's got an Aghetto pen. They're excited about her having one too. I'm sure that exists. Hold up. Well, thank you. Ding dong. Dingus dong. Okay. Lapel pin sex. Okay, so I found one and it's Rick from Rick and Morty, but instead he's a pineapple. Okay. There's a bunny fucking another bunny. There's that. Yeah, surprisingly very little like in this category. I expected this to have a lot of things. Huh. Bingo's binted indeed. Might as well get started. Let's see. The first key thought is reunion. Get going. Reunion? Do I even have to think of the numbers too? How do I even do that? Whatever, here goes nothing. I assume reunion. What? Oh, I have to do it then. Okay. Whoa, it works. Haha, I remember this. Oh man, this is great. Hey guys. Hey, it's me. You're looking almost as handsome as the other me I just saw. Don't ask. Long story. All I need to know is we're both looking great as usual. Dang. That's such a cool moment. Hard to believe it was only hours ago, days ago. These zappy shenanigans are making me lose track of time. Whatever. It was a really nice surprise when you all randomly appeared on my birthday and fell on the grass. I would love to have this sweet reunion all over with you guys. We just made some great conversations here on my lonely Stonehenge planet. I wouldn't really mind listening to everything we said word for word, but I can't. I don't know if this makes sense, but when we all came together like this out of the blue, we had our long-awaited reunion. Now, I'm not sure we really earned it yet. We didn't realize it at the time, but there were still a bunch of problems waiting to happen, like some lingering issues going to pull us apart again and make us fight to get back together once again. But don't worry, I'm working to overcome all those problems right now. That's why I'm here. It's also why I can't hang around all day babbling like a fool. I really need to quit yapping and hit the road. You should probably explain what the fuck you're talking about. See you, Carcat. I hope your pals don't take it personally, but you're always my favorite troll. Your shouty tirades you're going to have on this hilly planet are going to be epic and hilarious, and I'll never forget them. Kanaya, take good care of him for me, okay? Thanks. Dave, see you in a different reality, buddy. Be sure you take care of Mr. Mayor, too. Your beautiful friendship with the cute chess man is an inspiration to us all. I hope and firmly believe it will transcend the boundaries of even the most ludicrous retcon shenanigans. Goodbye, Rose. It makes me happy to see you alive and well, even if only for a minute. I'm going to make sure that I never have to watch you die again. Sorry if that sounds morbid and confusing, but yeah. And if you ever see her around, say hello to Roxy for me. Oh, haha, yeah, hey Trezzy. I feel like this is probably some big joke you are in on too, but you probably don't have the slightest clue what's going on, do you? It's probably better that way. Maybe the plan is working perfectly just so far. I just winked. What the fuck is the plan? Just go to these moments? Don't tell people things? So yeah, time to go get that ring. I don't know what's going to happen to y'all once I change stuff. Maybe you'll stop existing? It said go get ring. Okay. And the reunion was the jumping off point. Cool. Got it. Maybe he'll just stop existing. I don't have a damn clue, to be honest. But just so you know, you'll always keep you existing in my heart. Bye. It's there. Gotcha. Put that in the fly pocket. Yeah, hold up. Okay, my fly is zipped. That's good. Got to do that check. A magic ring he stole. It was really funny to sing Bilbo Baggins to myself every time I had to wash my hands when, like, the bad times started. But it's less fun now. Now I do, like, Hellfire from Hunchback of Notre Dame. I actually did. Yeah, I did that. I had to wash my hands and I didn't want to sing Happy Birthday because I'm tired of that song. I've heard it like 30 fucking times, at least. Just sung at me. And I awkwardly sit there as if I want people to be singing songs at me. Just give me a cake, give me presents, tell me how cool I'm a cool person, maybe do something nice for me in the day. This awkward bit where I have to stand here and everyone sings a song at me and it's awkward and some of you guys are out of tune, that's weird. Is Hellfire the most horny Disney song? Yeah, I've got a weird boner and I can't fucking figure out why, so I'm gonna go kill this woman over it. Does anyone else feel extremely awkward when people are singing the Happy Birthday song at them? It's even more awkward when people are like, oh, yeah. And they start singing it, and then they like get to the part where it's like, happy birthday, dear. And you're like, what the fuck is this person's name? And they just like kind of, happy birthday to you. Yeah, that feels weird. I just like smile the best I can and like. Aren't you famous for being sung at by friends? Yes. Yeah, that did happen to me. Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah, so I've heard it over 30 times at me. Because I'm 33, I think. Honestly, last year doesn't count. Fuck it, you know? Like last year was bullshit and dumb. But you sing it so beautifully. I was intentionally trying to sing off key. Yeah, I'm 33, it turns out. Just had to do math. It's not my birthday today. No, that was fucking months ago. Oh, I'm 32 now? Rad. Happy birthday. Okay, thanks. Feels good to have it back. Dear sweet precious ring of ghost life. I'll never lose track of you again. Definitely won't let, wait. Who's going to steal this thing again? The other Briska with the short pirate skirt? What is her name? Meh. Doesn't matter. She's probably irrelevant now. Boom. There you go. There's another one. Well, yeah. Dude sure is busy today. I gotta hand it to him. As far as indestructible reality-destroying monsters goes, he really is tireless. I mean, though on some level I can tell he's probably a complete moron, his dedication and persistence is pretty admirable. Holla. How many ghosts do you think were in that bubble he just wrecked? I don't know. Hard to give a crap, Carp, really. Not just because I'm a sociopath. What do you mean? Rad. Dude, the undercut works, man. Also, what the fuck are you doing up there? Would I look like a total prick if, like... See, the problem is that if I just... I could go to that length on the sides. I think that would look okay. Hussie, you fucking bitch! Jesus, fuck. Why are you there? He's reclaiming souls who's hanging around for too long. Before I died, I was really like Mohawk, but like that thin on the sides. Like not completely gone. Might be able to make it work. The problem is the line between that and a mullet is very thin. Also, I don't know if I can do it myself. Tapaz, thank you for the 50 months of support. Fuck, it's my birthday today as of an hour ago. Happy birthday. Chat hap. Constant upkeep. That sucks. Happy death day instead. No, I'm actually not going to sing all of Happy Birthday. I'm just dead. It looked like a life had a price of admission no one could afford. Like the ticker's eye. There's no way you could ever earn your stay. So just stick around. You got to learn to steal. But shit catches up with all these thieves in the end. Even the great ones. Lived like death wasn't no thing. All the hard times overdue. All the hard stops to being you. And the only chumps aren't fine with that. But then I die and find out that dying don't mean what little I thought it does. So then all these spook-eyed souls up there scared to death, double dying? Fuck them. Pexies, have I ever told you for no bullshit Frisch Princess, you sure have a way with words? Yeah, you've kissed my ass before, if that's what you're asking. Oh, look, another space tragedy. Damn! I will say this, all this cosmic mayhem is really quite pretty. It's almost like the big man is putting out fireworks display just for us. Aw, Lord Muscle Guy be thoughtful as fuck. How far do you think he'll go? To find his kid sister? Really is gonna go around, keep smashing the black space up forever until he finds her and it's all gone? Is it actually possible to shatter all of a continuum? Is that theoretically infinite? That's theoretically infinite? Like I said, gotta admire the guy's determination. Still can't imagine that he's led a very enjoyable existence. I mean, sure, maybe he thinks that he has, in the way that totally delusional, egomaniacal people tend to do, but bet he never really had anyone in his life who's actually important to him. Someone who could have helped him see that nothing is worth that kind of obsession. It's better to try and be happy. Poor skull guy. Gay. Okay, bloody scarf. Where to next? Framed? Framed. I mean, framed. I guess that's how you pronounce... I guess it's pronounced the same way, but you have to yell it in Trezzy's words in an annoying voice. It's kind of a sick burn. Maybe I should be nicer to her. Since she's also bailing my ass out of this jam, and also she died. Okay, here goes. Mr. Senator, you smell very nice. Your luscious yellow scales are the sweetest gum jobs to the prosecution's nose, but your deceit stinks. Do you think you could dip your corpulent snout into the imperial beetle's coffers and get away with it? Did you think your revolting abuse of power, public trust, would go unnoticed? While the whole prosecution may be blind, rest assured the League of Legislators sees all. This was 5,000 pages ago. Fuck. What was it? Framed with a 3? There we go. Rescue the witness before he is murdered. Don't get caught. So, you want me to steal this stuffed dragon from your room? How is that the slightest bit important to the timeline? Whatever. Maybe stealing this dragon is the most important thing to ever happen in the history of these stupid time shenanigans. Who am I to judge? Okay, what's next? What the fuck does that even do? I have no idea what that is. Moment. Moment. Sounds really non-specific. What moment do you mean, Trizzy? Way to narrow it down. Guess I'll find out. This better be good. Find out. I mean, I guess. Mom int. Write message on the wall. Okay. You don't need him. Are you fixing problems that are just like things that make you sad? Wait, what? What was this conversation? This was 5,000 pages ago. Okay, this has something to do with the ring, I guess. Oh, so have we not read this before? We have? It's a fucking while ago, so I don't remember shit. Okay. Confused at Trezzy? This is actually a lot of fun. I'm like the ultimate prankster now. Nana would be so proud. It's kind of like Doctor Who used a fancy phone booth to go around playing tricks on people. And that's all he did. And maybe that show would be less lame. Also, Harry Anderson would be all the doctors. Wow, I could use my retcon powers to make that show actually happen. Wow, yes. It's like all the superheroes say. With great powers comes great responsibility. You've read all these before. Okay, thank you. Wonder who the him was in Trezzy's note. Carcat, maybe? Man, sure hope that Trezzy isn't sending me on a time travel quest just to fix her fucking boyfriend problems. God damn it, Trezzy. Probably! What else do you remember, Jane? The more you tell us, the closer we may become jogging memory and Jade's memory of how you died. Not to mention the closer we get to completing your lovely illustrated story. My recollection continues to be so darn hazy. Is there anything from my session that you can remember, Callie? Fortunately, from my perspective, most of it was blacked out. Everything else I know I learned from ancient journals, whose veracity I've come to regard as tenuous. These are the only primary sources left to reconstruct the tale, and if you can only keep jogging your memories. I see. Well, I really do recall quite a bit more from our stint as tricksters. For some reason, all these memories are still quite vivid. I suppose I could recount more of the drunken tomfoolery and our stint with the Trickster chapter. Oh yes, that would be... I would absolutely adore hearing more about your Trickster adventures. It pleases me to no end to hearing that you experienced such beautiful or joyful escapades as a result of your birthday present I gave you. That's what they were, so joyful. What a present. You are truly a sweet... This is sus. Like, I don't know. Ah, yes. Dirk had just acquiesced to the siren's song of the Trickster. When all the rainbow magic and sparkle dust had subsided, there he stood, as stoic and rigid as ever. He was like a plank of wood in orange trousers and suspenders, a bronze statue and a silly pair of wrist warmers, and a stone-faced automaton with shock of vermilion hair, in which comfortably nestled what appeared to be an orange soft drink. The juju potent spell seemed only to strengthen his resolve in betraying no emotion whatsoever. But would his curmudgeonly facade prove a deterrent to Roxy's salacious wiles? Methinks not. She advanced upon him with her magic ring, seeking his hand in quadruple betrothal. So this is when they had they had the sugar rush thing, whatever the fuck that was. I forgot what that was called, but it was weird. And I had to I had to delete the tweet that I put out because it was like too intense. Trickster mode, thank you, yes. Her lips puckered and quivered, an amorous cephalad skulking in briny ocean depths for a handsome mate. Guys, I think we've heard enough about the Trickster stuff. Shoot. Smurpery, thank you for the sub. Oh, dude, I love... You got a spoon and a fork because Betty Crocker. Oh, that's good. Oh, fuck, I enjoyed that. Fuck you. Jane, don't you remember when you turned out to be bad guys? Bad guys? Yeah, it turned into an evil werewolf for kind of a while, and I think you were some kind of cyborg. Yeah, that sounds familiar. Can you tell me anything else to nudge my recollection? You had a pitchforky thing, your outfit was bright red. Oh, yeah, of course. I do remember that now. Oh dear, I was behaving horribly, wasn't I? We both were. It feels like it was all a bad dream. I'm glad it's over now, even if it means we're probably dead. It's coming back to me now. Gosh, how embarrassing it is to recall my actions. They somehow managed to trump my indiscretions as a trickster. Okay, sure. They somehow managed to trump my indiscretions as a trickster. The things I said to Jake. What did you say? I can't even bring myself to talk about it. You were right, Jane. Probably better off dead than having to face the music of our shameful deeds. I do not wish to pry into matters that make you uncomfortable, but could you at least recall the circumstances which were likely to result in your deaths? I believe I can. Remembering my encounter with Jake in his prison cell has reminded me of a crisis that followed shortly thereafter. It caught us all quite by surprise, if I recall, even the Condens. I believe there were anticipated factors which she was unable to account for. Can you recall the nature of the crisis? Jade and I will do our best to record it. Yes, hold on. Allow me a moment to get back into my storytelling voice. Ahem. Different art style for her. That's fun. 'Twas like Jade said. We'd been hoodwinked by none other than the Batter Witch herself. Our old lady's fishy mind tricks had us both behaving like a pair of crooks. We were all too willing to do her dirty work, and none too shy about reveling in our misdeeds. It was after she pulled the stops on our sense of conscience. At least we were free to act upon our darkest desires. We come close to Rev's undoing? What? I think the artist for these parts is called Shelby Craig. Okay. She does cool art. It's good. It's different. I like that it's different. I like that it's not at all similar. Turn off chat. All right. What page can I turn you guys back on at? Emote only chat. That meant nothing to me. I thought you just meant my undoing of reading the fucking comic. 7,409. No, you're good. You're good. Everyone goes to jail. One sinner, everyone goes to jail. All right, 7,000. Let me write that down because I've already forgotten. Okay, 7,409. I'm just going to have that in the chat so that way I can remember that. That's correct, right? 7,409. If it please the jury, I prefer said desires were kept stricken from the record. I second the motion. Double shoot. A crafty witch made sure I would be the brains of the operation. She saw to it that the heiress had a supercomputer wrapped around her noggin years in advance. State of our... Okay, cool, I got it. Thank you. Saw to it the heiress had a supercomputer wrapped around her noggin years in advance. State of our thought wave Tierra top for an up-and-coming junior batter witch on the go. The factory set default to evil. If I was the brains of the outfit, dude, I just realized you could pay, I wanted to say Steve Buscemi. That's not his name, though. What is that guy's name? He played Iago in Aladdin. I looked it up yesterday. I've already forgotten what the dude's name is. I mean, you guys can't help. But he's got I want to call it an OnlyFans. That's not right. A Cameo. And you can pay him $125 and he'll read whatever the fuck you want. But it's like short things. I don't know how short you could go. Could you have him read Homestuck? Like if you had like $1,000, you could have, what's his name, read Homestuck. I mean, it'd be a colossal waste of money. And you'd be like, what the fuck am I reading? How much would that be? Cameo. Mickey Mouse and... Get out of here with that shit. Colin Mockery's on here. God, what is his name? Iago. From Aladdin. Gilbert fucking Gottfried. Gilbert Gottfried. All right. $175 information. How long can they be? Here, hold up.
Or possibly give you a kidney at the right price. Hi, I'm Gilbert Gottfried, and I have this in case you're hard of hearing. Anyway, I'm proud to be part of Cameo, where I can leave messages for you or possibly give you a kid.
Okay. God, he's like so old now. Okay. I have no idea. Come on, Aline. Thank you for the sub. Sorry, had to check that. So that's an option. It's cheaper to get me to read Homestuck than it is him, though. I'm fairly certain. He read the One Piece rap for like 175. So, like, how many words is that versus how many words are in Homestuck? I'll have to do the math. Then in one fell swoop, she and I pinched Roxy and Jake respectively and hauled them right off to the slammer for interrogation. The slammer, as we all know, is how one describes the penal system when feeling extra angry at crimes. Their crime, you ask, was being on the wrong side of the law. And by wrong, I mean right. Jane, slow down. This is solid gold. Before we could badger hapless pals into the slammer, there was work to be done. Pingal. We were there to prepare the others, scheduled to arrive shortly on a meteor from the furthest ring. I was ordered to build up the houses on our planets to reach Skaya, and which said it was crucial to our plans. Whereas Jade was told to intercept the meteors and scatter all our friends to the 4 new planets, they were all separated into pairs, prepared to receive instructions to help us advance the cause. But then, something went wrong. Someone fully unanticipated even by the witch. Okay. How many words in the One Piece rap? One Piece rap. Production, lyrics. Okay. Oh my god. Grand Battle version. Sure. We'll do that one. Alright. It was praise. No, it wasn't. Get the fuck out of here. Alright. How many words are you? Because he was willing to read this for 175. So let's open up a new Google Doc. Copy paste it into there. Alright. Okay. And then word count. View. Edit. Insert. Text tools. Word count. Okay, there's 172 words to the One Piece rap. Okay. And then how many words in Homestuck? Uh-huh. All right, so 135 8808 divided by 172. Let's figure that that's his limit. It's pretty long. All right. Times 175. It would cost you approximately $1,382,508.13, almost 14 cents. Probably round up to 14 cents. To get him to read all of Homestuck. So y'all got a fucking bargain with me. But there you go, if you're wondering. Just drop a cool million on that shit. I'm sure he'd probably do some sort of discount. But before we could badger hapless pals in the slammer, there was work to be done. We were to prepare for the others, scheduled to arrive shortly on the meteor into the furthest ring. We were ordered to build up the houses on our planets to reach Gaia, which said it was critical to our plans. Whereas Jade was told to intercept a monster or meteors, and then something. Okay, we already read all that. Separated into pairs, but then something went wrong, fully unanticipated even by the witch. Well, it wouldn't be in one sitting. Just, I think if enough people collaborated to send him requests, you could probably get him to read the whole thing by just sending him, like, hey, read this page, like the one I'm on right now. And just collectively enough people with $175. Are there enough people who care about specifically getting Gilbert Gottfried to read Homestuck that have $175 to burn in existence? I'm not one of them. But that's a thing you could do. That's a thing you could do with your money. You know. Before Jade could intercept the meteor, she disappeared without a trace. I did? Jade, shh, this is getting exciting. Perhaps it's my shoddy memory acting up again, but I have no recollection of what happens to her. This left the witch's scheme in total shambles. Without Jade's unlimited power at her command, the situation on Durst was vulnerable, and Jade's friends were now unaccounted for, and could freely move about the medium without being caught. They used their freedom to maximize their advantage, staying a step ahead of the witch, and they organized and came up with a plan. The plan, you ask? A prison break. They struck out at the right moment while the witch was searching for them. They had established a series of clever decoys to lure her away. The assault on Durst prison was furious, with only myself and a few agents on hand to fend them off. Their aim was to free Jake and Roxy, and I can only presume me as well from my corrupted state. But I was not about to go down easy, oh no. The melee was fierce, but alas, not without casualty. What happened, Jane? Was someone slain, other than you and Jade? I'm sorry, the memory is coming back to me. It's difficult to talk about, let alone present with a flourish of a good story deserves. Forget about the story for a second. Just tell us in regular words, if you want to. No, it's okay. I shall persevere. Our tale must go on. It's like just happened to you, right? Roxy's young mother made an exceedingly aggressive move to free her estranged daughter. She attacked me with a fearsome enchantment of blinding light, and deftly sidestepped her sorcery, and in my demented state, I found myself enraged by her claim on being on my beloved BFFCs. I let the fork sail straight and true towards the interloping Lalonde. I will never pronounce that right. But Roxy, in a sudden fit of gumption, she had intercepted my fork directly into her chest. I knew it before her heart even stopped. Her death was surely heroic. And that counted as a deathbed? What? Neat. Hey, would you quit it? I'm trying to keep a low profile here. Murder. Bye. He. Professor right. Okay, this is right. This is when Gamsy was going apeshit. Murder. Deploy the witness. He's critical to the investigation. I do think I remember this happening. Did this happen originally? No. Hence why it needs to happen now. Yes, that makes sense. Duh. I mean, yes and no, but I didn't read it before. Where it did happen. Mission accomplished, I guess? Well, scarf item number 4 at least. There you go, Trezzy. Your stupid plush dragon can help with your weird investigation or whatever fucked up thing you're doing there. Thank God I changed that. We are sure making some awesome progress here. Not? Okay, there's no way to change. That change was important. I know this stuff can be pretty subtle, but come on. She has to be messing with me at this point. With my new powers, I feel like I'm at the ultimate prankster, but to be honest, I'm having a hard time figuring out who's pranking who exactly here. It's me, isn't it? I'm the one getting owned, aren't I? Owned by a crazy blind girl trolling me through time with notes that she was written in her blood moments before she died. But she's also kind of trolling herself too. Damn. I'm dealing with a true professional here. All right, enough of this asinine horseplay. Let's see what the Scarf of Stupidity has in store for me next. Justice. Okay. What happened here? Okay, so this is like roughly around that same timeline. Jeez, what a gruesome scene. Wonder which troll that was. She looks really cute. Sad that she died. Okay. Let's see, what does she want me to do here? I'm out of stuffed dragons. I don't think anyone will be cracking this case anytime soon. I guess the clown guy did this? I'm laughing my ass off. Looks like he left a bullshit littered all around the body to frame Briska. But Trezzy actually fall for this? Okay, this one's easy enough. There, you're welcome. Keep up the good work solving dumb crimes. Whoops. Here you come. Gotta go. Spider Troll, you are correct. The spideriest one of all. You decided to take her down. I guess so. You don't sound that psyched about it. Oh, I'm here talking about it instead of actually doing it, aren't I? What? It was Gamsy, you idiot. Turn over. Hey, Trezzy. When you told me to say you don't need him, did you mean Carcat or Dave? Maybe you shouldn't date Dave either. The way you and he described it, it sounds like it got weird. I don't know. Just offering some friendly dating advice. Man, this caper we're doing is so crazy. Anyway, later. How does that not fuck with things more? Trezzy? Hello? What the fuck is going on there? Honk. Right. So this is about the same. Okay, time to guess if it's a 0 or... Oh. Honk. Nope. Okay. Honk. Felt like that was a decent enough guess. Grab a horn. You know what to do. Honk. Fuck! There. I honk the stupid horn. One more to go. Trezzy, are we getting to any point, to the point anytime soon? I'm getting tired of all this meaningless pranks. So, I mean, that allowed her to find Gamsy proper, which is good. No. I'm getting tired of all this meaningless prankstery bullshit. I would like to be able to say at least we tried to change something important here. I'd rather not have to go back to Roxy and say, sorry, your mom has to stay dead forever because Trezzy decided to play some funny jokes on me for no reason. I also fixed her romance problems. It's nice to do something that would actually be significant enough to, you know, prevent that from happening. Huh? Oof. Wait, there was more to that animation. Haha, hee hee. Haha, hee hee. Haha, hee hee. This is good quality writing. This is good reading on my part. Oof, whoops. Hee hee ha ha ha. I mean, I guess he can't die. Hee hee ha 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 ha. Just two lesbian ghosts frolicking through a fucking field. Like lesbian ghosts do. Hee ha 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 ha. Hee ha ha. Ha ha hee hee. Just make out already, God! Ha ha hee hee. Heh. Ha. I'd say poor Hussie, but you literally wrote that yourself, you freak. He cucked himself in his own comic. I mean, good. It would have been weird had he not, but... What? Fucking what? I know I was her only hope for resurrection. Perhaps my cybernetic intelligence was not as flawless as I believed. In my haste to revive her, I neglected to let them know that I was the only chance she had. If I understood the natures of my powers, they may have been tempted. They may have tempered their aggression, and if it weren't so hurried to use the powers, I would have not let my guard down. But alas, I did let my guard down, and with it, my queen. But more importantly, my friend, who surely stayed dead. Poor Roxy. Do you suppose that we should be expecting her ghost to join us soon too? Though I admit, part of me feels guilty, hoping that she will join us in death. I don't know. But guilt notwithstanding, I truly hope to see her again. Killing a dear friend while a compromising state of mind, it's frightening to imagine having to live with that for eternity. I'd be miserable if I'd never had the opportunity to make amends. It's sad she died, but then it's also kind of sad that we died. Personally, I'm really hoping that she shows up. Jane, why don't you prepare a troll sona for her as a gesture of reconciliation? It's the least you could do. Why, yes. I do believe I can make that sacrifice for the good of our friendship. Huzzah! Why did you let her do it? You're Control sona is a very personal thing, I say, unironically, and hurting myself. So let's get back to the story. You said, let's take it back. Take it from what you said about letting your guard down. You believe this is how she died? It most certainly is. I can remember nothing beyond that moment. And if one of your friends managed to get the better of me, I have no doubt my death would have been just, considering the trouble I caused. Yeah, likewise. Do you remember who it was that killed you? Not to hound you for details, but trivia like that tends to be historically important. Plus, I would like to draw a scene. I'm sorry, my memory of the overall incident is quite vague, but it wouldn't surprise me if the one who dealt the fatal blow was the leader of the raid. This is an unanticipated factor. Their leader was someone who was not expected to show up with them at all. The presence of this lone interloper was enough to discombobulate the schemes of millions of years in the making. This hero occupied a blind spot as much to the contents as the present recollection, but of this I am sure. The hero was bold, wily, and sort of a firebrand personality they needed to take such a stand. The intrepid soul who is not about to take the verdict of paradox space lying down. You see, Callie, your historic documents make no mention of the leader of your raid because originally the curtains closed early on the plucky customer. But the hero who was written back into our story by some inscrutable gambit of circumstances which we may never fully understand, and with a flourish of revisionism and the tide of luck turned on a shiny new dime, all bets were off. The tilt between friendly and felonious was a true horse race again. The royal barn burner here in brewing. Yes, they'll be hell to pay after Jade and I made our exit. Sure as there are sugar cubes. And there are asses to shift. Yeah. Shift some asses. Wounds to mend, fallens to mourn, not to be privy to the aftermath, I can only surmise as well as the next gumshoe. But I respect the fate of our comrades as much as I am convinced. And when the curtains finally closed, this time their leader would be make sure everyone was standing on the right side of them. That is to say, the side of any interested onlooker would be able to witness. Geez. You're really good at telling stories, Jane. I had no idea you had such a talent. How sneaky of you to hide such a gift from me all this time. Here, 5 stars. Would listen again. Oh, shucks, you guys. Oh, wow. Not sure what to expect from this one, but here goes. Flip. Knock her out. You can't let me kill her. Talk. God, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. What was the keyword again? Sorry, I've already forgotten. Flip. Oh, this bit. Yeah, okay. No, Tracy, don't do it. John? Egbert punch. What are you doing, Kapow? John, no. She's gonna slide off the edge? No, okay. John, what have you done? That's close. Why are you here? How are you here? It's a long story, Trezzy. Don't worry about it. The important thing is here we did it. Everything is going to be okay now. Did what? Not actually sure, actually. Oh my fucking god. Well, I just clobbered Briska and knocked her out like you said. Jeez, I hope I didn't punch her too hard. Oh, she's really down for the count, isn't she? She's got an extra punching practice in my fight with that skull jerk. Maybe I gained a bit too much man grit for my own good. What are you talking about? Do you have any idea what you've just done? Yes, I've randomly appeared and knocked out Briska cold. Just like the scarf told me. Yeah, honestly, good. If you're going to randomly appear in any part of this story, your actions immediately to be to knock out Briska. What scarf? This one? You're not supposed to do this. I was supposed to kill her. You just doomed us all. No. I mean, yeah, It's supposed to go that way originally, but now it doesn't have to because, like, weird retcon magic and also your crazy mind schemes. Mind schemes? Yes. Well, you from years in the future, just before you died, I got help from you, your older, possibly wiser self. You helped me come back here using the mysteries of the mind. I see, but that does not answer the most important question of all. What? Why are you such a dork? Shut up. Let me see that scarf. No. Yes, give it here. No, quit it. You fuck with the alpha timeline. I want answers. Hey, I had to jump through a lot of lame prankstery hoops to get here. Plus, I saved Briska from your backstabbing ways. So, you need to do that for whatever stupid reason you were going for? How about a little gratitude? Just tell me what the scarf says. I need to know what it said. I need to know what I said. Look, all it says is a list of bloody passwords and instructions for the most of which are dumb pranks. Yeah, I think so. Why would I send you back in time to play pranks? Because you're a weirdo. Screw you. Wait, actually, you were the one who stole my dragon and wrote those notes? Yeah. Why? I don't know. You told me to. Probably to prevent you from fucking up your life. And you're sure you didn't just make a doomed timeline here? Yeah, pretty sure. This is like a fresh start from this point on. Give me the scarf. No, stop badgering him about the damn scarf. It's mine, though. It has my blood on it. No, it belonged to my dear departed friend. Her name was Future Trezzy. You bastard. Look, it doesn't say anything else. I already did everything. Wait, what? Okay, there's one last thing I have to do. What? It says I have to give you my wallet. What? But I don't actually have my wallet? No. I lost it years ago. I think I gave it to, damn, who was it? Liv Tyler, the bunny? That short chest dude? Shit. Why would I tell you to give me your wallet if you don't have it? I guess you didn't realize I lost it? Hell, I can't even remember what items I was supposed to have half the time. Trezzy, just between you and me, unconscious Briska and the dumb clown there, this adventure is one huge mess. What could even be so important about giving me your wallet? Actually, it says give her your wallet. Did her mean you or Briska? I guess it's a moot point since I don't have it. Let's just call it one small plan in your otherwise mostly stupid plan. Fucking with the timeline and then fucking up one step sounds bad. What was in the wallet? The car? What else was in the wallet? I was like 5,000 pages ago. I don't fucking remember. That's probably not important, right? Shut up. Well, maybe if you can tell me why we needed the wallet, you can make other plans to compensate. I don't know. Maybe you needed a big capture, something really big. Like what? I don't know. Just some vague crap you wrote on my scarf. John. Oh, fuck. How in the completable name of permanently hate-soiled jerk-off trousers can you possibly be here? No, I'm not doing this. I'm not explaining the retcon shit again. What shit? What the fuck happened to Briska? Why is Gamsy tied up on the floor there? Why is a horn shoved in his mouth? Honk. Sigh, Trezzy. Why is Gamsy tied up on the floor? I was so worried about you, I thought you'd gotten to you for sure. That's sweet of you, Carcat, but there's no need to worry. I cracked the case. With the investigation skills like mine, it was inevitable. Lamo? I'm okay? It would be nice if somebody told me what sort of preposterous shit was taking place here. What happened to Briska? Why did she pass out on the floor? Because I punched her in the face. Why? What? You heard me. Okay, John, first of all, shut your fucking mouth. I don't even know where to begin with addressing your globe-numbing absurdity, you sudden presence on this meteor. Let's just awkwardly strafe around the perimeter of that humongous, stink-belching trunk piece in the room, and let the violent, uninhibited nerd grilling commence. Why did you punch Briska in the face? I mean, not that I necessarily blame you, but still. Carcat, take it easy. Here, read this. What the fuck is this? It's all in the scarf, buddy. It's all in the scarf. Get that nasty fucking rag out of my proximity. Hey, that's mine. Oh, man. This is turning into a stupid circus. Honk. Shh. I should really just get out of here. The timeline is really boned enough as it is without hanging around. I read this thing recently about this weird evolutionary tick that like most, if not all, animals have, or at least most mammals at least all primates have, including humans. And it's back in the day, way back, like when there were just fucking mice running around, right? This is like a Carl Sagan thing. The mice that eventually evolved into a bunch of different mammals learned to replicate the sound of their greatest predator as a means to quiet their young in order to prevent them from, making sound when the predators were about. And that evolutionary thing has stayed around forever. Even up till now. And of course, snakes were their biggest predator. So that's why we go shh. It's us pretending to be some ancient snake of some sort. That translates all languages. And apparently, gorillas and shit can do it. Isn't that fucking wild? I don't know as if that's true. That's just something Carl Sagan said. It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, just saw him go shh. And that implies that, trolls had snake predators? We should really get out of here. The timeline is already boned enough as it is without me hanging around. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hi, how are you? Hello? Fuck! Jason from Home Advocates or whatever the fuck. It's a bot. Pingal. I thought it was going to be a real person. I was really excited. I was going to be like, what the fuck are you wearing? That's cool. You want to install solar Pingals? I hate it when it's bots. Bots are boring. I want a real-ass person to talk to. I got 5 calls today. On average, I get about 8 per day. It's probably because I picked them up. So pro tip, if you want to get a whole shit ton of robocalls, pick up the phone every time. And fuck with them. It makes your life worse. It's called a pro tip right there. Anyway. I should really get out of here. The timeline's already boned enough as it is without me hanging around. What, you're leaving already? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much if I'm here. We already changed history, almost completely. That's kind of the point. Briska's not dead anymore, so that means... Wait, what the fuck does that actually mean? What the fuck are you talking about? What's the shit about Briska being dead? Can someone explain this? Briska's dead? No, she's asleep on the floor over there. That's what I'm saying. No, that means that I'll never be able to get the life ring from Tavros. But that... I already have the ring, so I guess that doesn't matter. Who's talking? Wait, does it really mean that Briska's ghost stops existing, or does her ghost just stop existing in the dream bubbles because of the reasons? Karkat, what is he doing here? Wow, what a great question. Why don't you take a number and I'll get in line for that one? I've already got mine. It's the first number there is. An angry and trembling digit towering an erection pointed directly at this trash-faced kingpin of inexplicable horseshit himself, God. And if I ever ended up meeting her ghost, I guess I never would have stuck my hand in the house thing and get the retcon powers in the first place. So how, God damn it, her ghosts. He's even talking about ghosts, everybody. Listen, everybody, I'm sure he'll explain everything any second now. This should be great. Can someone please tell me who was talking? Solix, pipe down. He's about to spill the fart niblets. I can feel it. Okay. Okay, guys, I've really messed with your timeline enough as is. Sorry for clocking you, Briska. If you can hear me in your dreams, you probably can. But hey, I guess this means I get to meet you alive soon. Is that a ghost to you? So that's neat. Egbert, don't you dare fuck off. Please tell her I'm sorry for punching her in the face. But also, she's welcome for saving her life. I'll see you guys later. In like 3 years, to be precise. What? No, don't. You say the hell put. Do you hear me? You ugly PJ packing, flap sniffing shit infant. Bye, dude. I suddenly don't understand anything about anything, and I'm currently casting sincere doubt on the laughable insinuation that I or anyone ever actually did for any single moment. Don't be such a noob. The explanation for all this stuff I heard is obvious. What's the explanation? Mother fucking shenanigans. Okay. So that made sure that she knew that Briska didn't do the murders in the Gamsy thing. Also fixed her relationship with Carcat, so they wouldn't be in a relationship. I wonder what the wallet is about. Okay. So half of that had something to do with something. And then you give her the ring. Cool. What? You teleporting the whole fucking planet? What's happening? I remember now. Do I click forward or are we good? Okay, I do click forward. Okay. Remember what? I remember what happened to us. Jane's story helped jog my memory about the final moments. She's right. When I went to hijack the meteor, there was someone I didn't expect to see. Who was it? The mayor? I think Jane covered who pretty well with her colorful descriptions already. What's more interesting is it made me realize that I've been wrong all along. Can you imagine if it was the mayor and that was their answer and she just... Wrong about what, Jade? Briska. Okay, fair enough. We were never dead at all. We've been asleep. What? What? So Vriska's alive, allowing her to do her powers to be able to help out with the situation. Neat, I guess. Act 6, Act 6, Act 5. Thanks, Hussie. Homestuck Swan Song by Toby Fox. Also, I was instructed I can let you guys out of emote-only jail now. So you guys are out now. This is certainly a song. Oh, that's repeat. How nice of you to join me for my masterpiece. Are you happy that Briska's back? Yeah, man. Yeah. Does this save? Oh, no, it's not. How to save? No. Dumb noise. Okay, we read almost exactly 400 or 300 pages today. There are 8,100 something pages in this comic. Stonks. I think, honestly, stonks are going to be on the rise up until maybe the epilogue. 8,130. Okay. So if we read 300 today, 600 pages left. We probably have about 2 more of these. Am I going to read the epilogues? Sure. 700-ish pages to go. Let's schedule these out. Don't read the epilogue. I'm doing it. I have to. It's part of Homestuck. It's part of the original Homestuck canon that everyone accepts as being canon. Homestuck 2, we'll fight about that later. But, like, for now, Homestuck 1 for sure. Including the epilogue. Now, that being said, how about all right. Why don't we say, what is a good Homestuck day of the week? Is this on Vine? Wait, why is it on Vine of all things? I guess that's what it was originally hosted on? Thursdays? Thursdays. Okay. Alright, so Thursday it is. Let's do it. How about, okay, so tomorrow's Thursday, right? Yeah, tomorrow's Thursday. Okay. Okay. So let's not do it tomorrow. Let's do it next Thursday. And the Thursday after that, and the Thursday after that, until we're done. Does that sound good? And that way, for people who don't like Homestuck, we just know it's Thursdays. Okay? Because, like, you guys need to know when it is, because we're getting to the end of it. Okay. So, next Thursday, not tomorrow, but next Thursday. Sound good? So that is, if you're listening to this, Thursday the 12th. We are not doing March of the Mice this month, because we have the charity coming up at the end of the month. And if we do it as the last Thursday, it's gonna freak me out. And it's like a really important fucking moment. Like, next March of the Mice is gonna be super fucking important. You know? So it's not gonna be, we're not doing March of the Mice this month. It'll take you more than a month to finish this. Okay, if if we get into a situation where it goes past this month, then we'll reschedule on the Thursdays thing. And I still need to do, maybe we can work on this some tomorrow. I need to work on a less than 1 minute explanation of everything that happens in the March of the Mice. And then like okay, to participate, you can use channel points. You click this option, you do that, and it adds it to a poll whenever I ask you what you want to do. I feel like that's a quick enough thing. And I can tack that on the end, and then that will be everything you need know about the March of the Mice, broad strokes, and we'll go from there. Okay, cool. All right, anyway, I'm going to check and see if there's any art. I don't see any right now. I stalled a bit just that way there'd be time for, someone to post something. But I don't see anything new. So I think that's where we're going to call it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you didn't, let me know. If you did, let me know. For those of you that are joining me just for Homestuck, please check out the March of the Mice. And also, thank you for joining me through all of this bullshit. A lot of you guys are probably going to watch this in post on After Hours just because those videos do numbers. The March of the Mice has got things in common with Homestuck. Check out the Town of Nowhere. They almost named the main character Briska. We'll do something with the chart. We'll do something cool with it. I don't know what yet. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.